Hello there, Reddit enthusiasts, and welcome to Woven Webs. Today we have a relationships advice subreddit post by JewelPods169. He's a 23-year-old guy that's been on a 4-year drought of dating. His neighbor girl managed to lock herself out of her apartment. He helped her get back in, and now he's interested in her, but he's lacking the confidence to ask her out. Let's get into it. He writes, "This past weekend I was wrapping up my move between units in my townhouse complex, and by random encounter, I met a neighbor around my age who moved in the day before and had gotten locked out of her house with no keys, no phone, and no one home. By the way, I'm 23. So, long story short, I spent about an hour trying to help her find a way to get inside, get her some water, and eventually helped her call a locksmith. She didn't have any of her roommates' phone numbers handy and couldn't get into any of her accounts on my phone. I didn't want to awkwardly stand there while she waited for the locksmith to show up, and somewhere along the way, she gave me her phone number so I could make sure she got back inside. And we made a little bit of small talk about where we were from and whatnot. So the locksmith company texts me her receipt, so I forwarded it to her just saying, "Figured you got in, haha." She thanks me a bunch and offers to make me dinner, drinks, or buy me tickets to my favorite band that we were talking about earlier. I honestly didn't even expect anything in return, but I took her up on drinks. She said she'd bring me a pitcher of whatever cocktail I wanted in a couple of days. So a day passes by and she texts me an update saying she found something better and to stay tuned. And she followed up again today saying to stay tuned again and that the surprise will be here next week. So I guess my question is, would I look like a total idiot to ask her out? Long story short, I haven't been on a date in 4 years and not completely by choice. My friends that I showed the text to told me to go for it. And I'm not concerned about rejection, really. I just don't want to look like a creep or look like I'm trying to leverage my act of kindness into a date as a reward. The whole meeting happened totally by chance. And for the responses, a woman starts off. Katie84 writes, "This is cute. Please update us after what you find out the surprise is." Kid Mood in 3000 writes, "Bro, no one that goes that hard is going to tell you no. She's clearly into you. I suggest you don't ask her yet and let it play out." Drucifer999 says, "Her surprise is she's going to bring her boyfriend over to drink a pitcher of margaritas with her." Just kidding. Shoot your shot. Rejection is fleeting, and success makes memories forever. Excellent Salary 767 writes, "I would absolutely wait to see what the surprise is first. Maybe you can get a vibe as to what's what. Second, you don't have to feel like you're leveraging against your good deed. You did a thing, she did a thing, then you both contributed something, and you have the foundation for a relationship starting. Not necessarily a romantic one, just literally a relaxing, as in, this is a person I know, they are part of my circle. Anyway, you'll have equal footing and a foundation, and you're in a much better place to ask someone out under those conditions, and you're much less of a stranger than you were before." So this is a fun story. I would say to him, don't overthink it, my friend. Just ask her out. Go spend some time with her. And secondly, don't wait for whatever she's planning. It's possible, unlikely, but possible, it's a friend zone thing. Don't do that. Don't put yourself in that box. Let her know your intentions. What do you all think? Let us know in the comments, and I appreciate you listening.